whispering voice. I believed every word, every choice. Now the echoes of what you said lie on the floor. The things we let. I held your vow like they were true. Built my world around me and you. You would've stayed through the fire and pain, but your words couldn't stay the same. Abandoned promises left in the dark. Broken vows tearing my heart. Abandoned promises, nothing to hold. You let them die when love got cold. I kept believing, I stayed honest. You walked away from abandoned promises. Your ring still shines in my memory, like a dream that wasn't meant to be. You said always, you said us. Now those words don't belong to us. I try to remind you what we made. You said people change, love fades. I would've fought for every word, but you stopped caring if it hurt. Oh, abandoned promises thrown away, like our forever didn't mean a thing. Abandoned promises, I stayed true while they lost all meaning to you. I kept believing, I stayed honest. You walked away from abandoned promises. Maybe I trusted too deep, too fast. Maybe love wasn't built to last. I didn't need perfect, I needed you, but you couldn't keep what you said you'd do. Abandoned promises, that's a scar I keep. Words I still hear when I try to sleep. Abandoned promises, now I finally see. Love takes two, not just me. I kept believing, I stayed honest. You walked away from abandoned promises. Now I gather the words you couldn't keep and bury them where my heart can sleep. I love again, but not the same, because promises shouldn't fade away. Love left the room before you said my name. I felt the cold in the middle of your flame. I was still holding what we used to be. You were already halfway free. I tried to fix what you wouldn't face. I begged for time, you needed space. I would have stayed through the darkest days, but love didn't stay. Love didn't stay when it got hard, when hearts needed patience, not scars. Love didn't stay, you walked away, left me alone with what we made. I gave you more than I could take, but love didn't stay. Your voice grew quiet, your eyes looked tired, like love in me had expired. I asked you why, you said I don't know. That was the night you let me go. I held your hand, you let it slip, like forever was too much to give. I would've fought if you'd asked me to, but love was already through. Love didn't stay when I needed you, when my nights were long and my heart was bruised. Love didn't stay, it chose to leave. Took all the hope you gave to me. I gave you more than I could take, but love didn't stay. Maybe I loved you deeper than you could feel. Maybe my heart was too real. I didn't need perfect, I needed time, but you were already gone in your mind. Love didn't stay, that's the truth I face. You found your peace, I lost my place. Now I finally see love needs two, not just me. I gave you more than I could take, but love didn't stay. Now I'm learning how to breathe again. With all this love I couldn't spend, I still believe, but not the same. Love didn't stay, but I remain. You know, you know. Still sleeping on your side of the bed, talking to ghosts of the words you never said. You walked away like I was never there, like my name never lived in your prayers. I tried to hold on, you let go fast. You turned our future into the past. Every promise fell apart. That's when I knew you closed your eyes. I was forgotten by your heart, left in the dark, torn apart. You moved on, I stayed the same, calling your name in the rain. I was forgotten by your heart, like loving me was too hard. Say it slow, let me breathe. You forgot about me. Your silence screams louder than goodbye. I replay your touch just to survive. You look happy, I break inside. I'm still living in the night you died. I gave you love, you gave me doubt. You found yourself, I lost my ground. I was forgotten by your heart, left in the dark, torn apart. You moved on, I stayed the same, still whispering your name. I was forgotten by your heart, like loving me was too hard. Say it slow, let me breathe. You forgot about me. Maybe I loved you deeper than you knew. Maybe I was never enough for you. I'm learning how to let you go, but my heart still doesn't know. I was forgotten by your heart. You let me fade right from the start. I held on, you fell apart and left me broken in the dark. I was forgotten by your heart. Now I'm alone with every scar. Say it slow, let me breathe. You forgot about me. I'll heal someday, but not tonight. Your love still haunts my quiet mind. If you ever feel this pain, know I loved you all the same. I'm still waiting by a door that won't open. Heart in my hands, every hope is broken. You said give me time, I gave you my days. Now all I have left are empty delays. I read our last text like it might change, like love would still say my name. I would've stayed through the longest nights, but you never came back into my life. I'm still waiting alone in the dark, holding on to a fading spark. I'm still waiting alone for you, for a love that's already through. I kept believing, stay strong, but I'm still waiting alone. Your shadow still sleeps on my side of the bed. I hear your voice in the things you said. You moved on fast, I stay the same. Still calling up, still calling your name. I told myself you just needed space, but space turned into an empty place. I was still choosing us every day. You were already far away. I'm still waiting alone, night after night, talking to memories, losing a fight. I'm still wide alone while you're free, living a life that doesn't need me. I kept believing, stay strong. I'm still waiting alone. deeper than you could stay. Maybe my heart was in your way. I didn't need perfect, I needed time. But you were already gone in your mind. I'm still waiting alone. Now I finally see love needs two, not just me. I'm still waiting alone, learning to let go of a love that left me long ago. I kept believing, stay strong, but I'm still waiting alone. Now I'm turning off the light I kept on for you, letting go of the hope I once held true. If you ever look back and wonder, I was still waiting alone. I was crying in your arms, you were already gone. You held me like a habit, you didn't wanna hold on. I felt your heart drifting while mine stayed strong. I was loving you right. You said it's not you, but it felt like me. Every broken promise cut me deep. I stayed when the nights got long. I was the love you gave up on. I was the love you gave up on. When they got all you had done, I was still here holding on while you let go and ran. I was the love you gave up on. I loved you when you couldn't stay strong. Say my name, hear this song. I was the love you gave up on. Your silence became my goodbye. I learned the truth in your eyes. You chose your peace, I chose pain. Now I'm stuck in the memories we made. I gave you my heart, no defense. You left me with a consequence. I fought for us till the end. You were already gone then. I was the love you gave up on. You stopped trying, I held on. I was still here, still strong, while you were moving on. I was the love you gave up on. I stayed true when you were done. Say my name, hear this song. I was the love you gave up on. Maybe I loved you too deep. Maybe forever was too much to keep. walked away easy while my heart was breaking, like loving me was something you were done taking. I stood there frozen, watched you leave, trying to breathe in the space you free. I asked you why, you said I'm tired, like all our love had expired. I would've stayed through the darkest days, but you chose the door and walked away. You walked away easy, no tears, no fight. Left me alone in the longest nights. You walked away easy, like I was nothing, like our forever meant something that nothing. I would've stayed through the pain and truth, but you walked away easy. Your name still echoes in this room. Every memory still smells like you. You moved on fast, I stayed the same. Still calling love, still calling your name. I made excuses for your goodbye, said love needs time, said we'd survive. But every step you took away from me proved you were already free. You walked away easy when it got hard, when love needed faith, not broken hearts. You walked away easy, let us die, chose your peace and left me behind. I would've stayed through the pain and truth, but you walked away easy. Maybe I loved you deeper than you could stay. Maybe my heart was in your way. I didn't need perfect, I needed us. But loving me was too much. You walked away easy, now I finally see love takes two, not just me. You walked away easy, that's the truth I faced. I stayed and begged, you needed space. I would've stayed through the pain and truth, but you walked away easy. Now I'm learning how to let you go, with a heart that loved you more than you know. If you ever wonder why I broke, you walked away too easy. I begged my heart to stay quiet, but it screamed your name. You walked away so easy, like I was just a face. I gave you all my light, you still wanted the dark. Now I'm alone, picking up pieces of my heart. I try to be stronger, try to be more, but love shouldn't feel like a losing war. Every promise broken in your hands. Now I'm left here wondering who I am. I wasn't enough, that's what it feels like. You stopped choosing me every night. I wasn't enough, no matter how wasn't enough. Your silence hit harder than your goodbye. You moved on fast, I stayed behind. I searched for myself in what we were, but all I find is a broken blur. If love was real, why did it fade? Why do I carry all the blame? I stayed when it hurt the most. You were already letting go. I wasn't enough, that's what it feels like. You found your peace, I lost my mind. I wasn't enough, I see it now. You didn't fight, you just backed out. Say it straight, don't let me guess. I wasn't enough, I wasn't enough. Maybe I loved you deeper than you could feel. Maybe my heart was too real. I gave you everything I had. Now I'm empty, tired and sad. I wasn't enough, and that's the truth. You stopped loving me before I knew. I wasn't enough, you let me fall. Still I would have given you my all. Say it straight, don't let me guess. I wasn't enough, I'll learn to breathe without your touch. But tonight it hurts too much. If loving you was my mistake, I'll heal from the love you couldn't take. You left when my heart was barely standing, when every breath felt heavy to hold. I was breaking right in the open. You turned away and left me alone. Oh, I reached for you with shaking hands. You said you couldn't understand. I didn't ask you to fix the pain, just to stay, just to remain. Oh. You left when I needed you the most, when I was sinking, losing hope. You left when I needed you to stay. You chose yourself and walked away. I would've stood through the worst with you, but you left when I needed you. Your voice still lives in my late nights. Every memory cuts like a knife. I replay the moment you said I can't, like love was never part of the plan. I kept believing you'd come back around, while I was breaking without a sound. I was still choosing you every day. You were already halfway away. You left when I needed you the most. Left me alone with most of us. I needed you to fight, but you disappeared into the night. I would've stood through the worst with you. You left when I needed. Maybe I loved you deeper than you could stay. Maybe my heart was in your way. I didn't need perfect, just your hand, but you chose to leave instead. You left when I needed you. That's the truth I face. I stayed in bed, you needed space. You left when I needed you. Now I finally see love takes two, not just me. I would've stood through the worst with you. You left when I needed you. I wake up reaching for you, but the bed is cold. Your side is empty, my heart feels old. I talk to the walls like they know your name. Everything's quiet, but nothing's the same. You said you needed space to breathe. You took the air right out of me. I stayed true, I stayed blue. Now I'm alone after you. I'm alone after you. In this empty room, every clock stops when I think of you. I'm alone after you. Don't know what to do. I lost myself loving you. Say you're gone, say it's true. I'm alone after you. Your pictures still live on my phone, smiling back like I'm not alone. I replay words you used to say. They hurt me more every day. I gave you all I had inside. You walked away, I stayed behind. I stayed true, I stayed blue. Now I'm alone after you. I'm alone after you. In the dark again. Every night feels like the end. I'm alone after you. Missing you, I don't know how to move on from you. Say you're gone, say it's true. I'm alone after you. Maybe I loved you more than me. Maybe you were never meant to stay. I'm learning how to breathe alone, but your memory won't let go. I'm alone after you, calling your name, talking to shadows, feeling the pain. I'm alone after you, lost in blue. Everything hurts without you. Say you're gone, say it's true. I'm alone after you. I'll heal someday, I hope it's soon, but tonight I'm missing you. If love was real, why did I'm alone after you. I hit the ground while calling your name. You were right there, you walked away. I trusted you with all my scars. You watched me break, you let me fall. I held your hand through all your pain, but when it was me, you didn't stay. You said forever like it was small. Now it echoes down these walls. You let me fall, you didn't care. I was screaming, you weren't there. You let me fall and turn around, left me bleeding on the ground. I loved you hard, you loved me less. You let me fall. That's the truth, I guess. Silence cut deeper than words. I keep reliving what we were. I gave you everything I had. Now all I feel is what we had. I stayed awake to fix your tears. You slept fine without me here. I fought for us with all my soul. You already let me go. You let me fall, you didn't care. I was breaking everywhere. You let me fall, no safety net, just promises you soon forget. I loved you hard, you loved me less. You let me fall. That's the truth, I guess. Maybe I loved you too deep. Maybe you were meant to keep me. I'm learning how to stand alone, but this pain still feels like home. You let me fall right from your arms. You walked away and left the scars. You let me fall and watch me drown. Didn't even turn around. I loved you hard, you loved me less. You let me fall. That's the truth, I guess. I'll heal one day, but not tonight. Your memory still kills a light. If love was real, why did it end? You let me fall and never came back again. You stopped calling before you said goodbye. Left me reading dots that never turned into lines. I felt you fading every night, while I was still holding on tight. I asked what changed, you looked away, like words were harder than walking away. I would've listened, I would've stayed, but you shut down and let us fade. You chose name still echoes in empty rooms. Every song still sounds like you. I replay the nights we used to talk. Now I talk to walls that don't talk back. I kept believing you'd come around, but quiet was the only sound. I was still waiting for a sign. You were already gone in your mind. You chose silence. If love was real, why hide away? Why let me bleed without a say? I didn't need perfect, just the truth. But truth was something you couldn't do. You chose silence, that's the scar. A quiet end that broke my heart. You chose silence. Now I see love takes two, not just me. I would've fought, I would've tried, but you chose silence. Now all I hear is the sound of me learning how to let you be. I wanted word, I wanted you, but you chose silence, and now I'm letting go. And I'm letting go. I'm still calling you in the middle of the night, knowing you won't answer, knowing you're right. I lost myself trying to hold you close. Now I'm standing here, the her you chose. You said my name like it meant something, but you left before the real hurt. And I stayed true, you pulled apart. That's how you broke my heart. You left me in the dark, alone with the pain. No light, no love, just the rain. You left me in the dark, no warning sign. I was yours, but you weren't mine. Say you're gone, don't tear me apart. You left me in the dark. Your shadow still lives in my room. Every breath feels like a bruise. I replay words you never meant. Love feels like an accident. I fought for us, you let it die. You closed your eyes, I stayed to cry. I gave you all my heart. You left me in the dark. you left me in the dark. No guiding star, just broken dreams and scars. You left me in the dark. I gave you my heart, you took it all, then fell apart. Say you're gone, don't tear me apart. You left me in the dark, and maybe one day I'll see the light. But tonight I'm lost in the fight. If you ever think of my heart, remember you left me in the dark. You dropped my heart like it meant nothing, left it bleeding on your way out. I was there when you were hurting, now I'm the one you live without. I held you close through all your pain. You walked away like I was a fate. I gave you more than I had. Now I'm the love you never had. I was discarded, love thrown aside. You stopped, left behind. I was discarded, love not enough. You let me go when it got rough. Say my name, don't act numb. I was discarded, love. Your silence said what words couldn't. You erased me like a mistake. I would've stayed, I always would've, but you chose the easy escape. I fought for us with all my breath. You chose your peace, I chose the mess. I stayed true, I stayed strong. I was the love you gave up on. I was discarded, love thrown aside, left alone, empty inside. I was discarded, love torn and numb. You moved on, I stayed stuck. Say my name, don't act numb. I was discarded, love. Maybe I loved you too deep. Maybe you weren't meant to keep me. I gave you my heart, no shield. Now I'm broken, trying to heal. I was discarded, love cast away, forgotten like yesterday. I was discarded, love not enough. I gave you all, you gave me up. Say my name, don't act numb. I was discarded, love. I hear one day, but not tonight. Your memory still cuts like knife. If you ever feel this pain, remember who loved you the same. Oh, yeah. You disappeared without a final word, left my heart hanging on what I never heard. I replay your voice, but it fades too soon. I'm still waiting in an empty room. I needed truth, not silence and space. Just one goodbye, just one honest face. Now every night I'm stuck between what we were and what we could have been. I'm broken without closure, lost in your goodbye. You left me with questions, no reason why. I'm broken without closure, don't know how to heal. When the end was quiet, but the pain is real. Say my name or let me go. I'm broken without closure. Your picture still live on my phone, proof that I wasn't alone. But love don't vanish, it slowly bleeds through the cracks of missing honesty. If you were done, you could have said. Instead you left words unsaid. Now I carry this weight alone, trying to move on, but I don't know how to move on. I'm broken without closure, trapped in between your cold silence and old memories. I'm broken without closure, can't shut the door when you never told me what you were leaving for. Say my name or let me go. I'm broken without closure. I don't need forever, I don't need your heart. Just tell me where we fell apart. Even if the truth would hurt less than this, living inside a love I miss. I'm broken without closure. The sentence wrong, you left in the middle of our song. I'm broken without closure, still holding on to a love that's gone, but never done. Say my name or let me go. I'm broken without closure. If you hear this, just let me know. Was it me, or were you already gone? I watched you walk away and my heart collapsed. You didn't slow down, you didn't look back. My name faded from your lips so fast, like loving me was in the past. I stayed frozen where you stood, hoping you'd turn around like you should. But your silence said it all. You heard me break, you let me fall. You never looked back when I was crying. Never looked back while I was dying. Now we're still here holding on. You were already gone. You never looked back, no regret. Like I was easy to forget. Say it straight, that's a fact. You never looked back. Every step you took pulled me apart. You took the future from my heart. I replay that moment every night. You walking away from my life. I would have stayed through all the pain. You chose yourself, I stayed.